I think for me, it's important for people to understand the vote. I know that at the recent board meeting, there were really wonderful questions from the student representatives at Ithaca High School about what would it mean if the vote isn't passed and what happens next and what does contingency mean. So if it's okay, I'd just like to just give a brief, maybe 2-minute overview of that. Right now, as Dr. Landau said, we're going with a $113.7 million budget. That if that doesn't pass, and that actually needs to have a 60% of the voters that show up on that day, 60% of them have to vote yes for that. If that doesn't pass, then the board can have two sort of pathways that they can take. The first one could be to go immediately to a contingency budget. And a contingency budget is not the way that we work right now, not the budget that we're using for this year. It actually is much lower because you have to use the tax dollars that we had for this current year. So it would be around $106 or $107 million, which is significantly less than the 113.7. Or the second pathway would be that the board, and typically this is what most Board of Educations do, they go with another dollar amount, either close to the 113, something lower, somewhere in between, close to the tax cap, which is getting a lot of publicity. That's sort of the state-regulated number that requires just a simple majority of 50% vote. So the board really can decide what they want to do next. If that second budget doesn't pass, we are forced to go to a contingency budget, that $106, $107 million. And so I think that would really be a very different look for Ithaca City School District if we were